Hi, welcome to the second grade parent presentation. It's going to include information that you will need for your child throughout the school year. Class Dojo is the primary method of communication for the second grade teachers at primary school. If you have not joined your child's Class Dojo, please contact the teacher by sending a note or calling the office so that you can get connected with that so you'll have all the information that you need. If your child is going to have a transportation change, please let the office know by 1 p.m. by calling or emailing, or you can send a note with your child and the teacher will turn it in at the beginning of the day. If you have any changes in your contact information, such as phone number or address or emergency contacts, please let the office know or the teacher know so that we can get that changed in case there is an emergency and we need to contact someone. Attendance is very important. If your child has a fever, though, or they're sick, please keep them at home so we don't get other students sick. Please call or send your child's teacher a dojo message to let them know if they're going to be absent. You can send a note with your child the next day so that their absence will be excused. And if your child is late to school, you'll need to walk them in. Most of the second grade classes switch teachers in the morning or afternoon. Please try to minimize the number of times your child is picked up early from school so they don't miss learning from one of their classes. Our behavior plan includes CHAMPS. CHAMPS is what we use for our expectations in the hallways, the classrooms, the cafeteria, and the restrooms. It manages the volume, where the students' hands should be, how they should be walking, how they should be sitting, how they should be learning. So just remind your child of the behaviors that they are expected to have at the school when they're here, and we encourage you to go over those with your child at home. Schedule. The school day starts at 8 o'clock. Please try to have your child here on time. These are our lunch times. From 11:50 is Miss Perez, McElroy, and Miss Gatlin. 12 is Lamance, Cameron, McBride, and Wardlaw. I actually believe that has changed to 12:10. Lunch guests can start coming on September 8th and dismissals at 3:10. For specials, students will need to have tennis shoes to wear for PE. Will go twice a week. And then on Thursdays, we have music and movement. They'll also need their tennis shoes to that. If they don't have tennis shoes, they will be asked to sit out for their safety.
Students will have some homework each night. We ask that you try to read with your child for 15 to 20 minutes nightly if possible. It can be a library book or a book that you already have at home. Your child will also need to practice the math facts that are sent home in his or her folder. We will have math quizzes every week, sometime during the week. And there will also be a phonics page sent home every other week, and they will have a phonics assessment every other Friday. These are some examples of the math facts that might be sent home, and also an example of a phonics page that's sent home. If you have any questions about either one, please contact your child's teacher through Dojo, and they will explain it in more detail. In math, we have a new program called Bluebonnet Math, and we sent home a book called Succeed with your child. The book has short practice pages that go along with the lessons we're learning. A new book will be sent home every time we start a new module or unit. It is not required that you have your child do this, but it's very helpful if they can complete it at home. Please keep this workbook in your child's backpack or folder every day, because the teacher may check and see if they still have it. And this is an example of what it might look like. The grade 2 module 1 is the one we have now. So be looking for the next one in the next week and a half. Report cards will come out every 9 weeks. Progress reports are sent home if your child is making a 75 or below in any subject, mostly reading and math. Grades are given using the 100-point scale for reading and ELAR. Conduct, science, and social studies will have a letter grade such as E, S, N, or U. Completed work will be sent home by most teachers every Thursday. They will contain graded papers. Please remove the papers from the folder, sign by the correct week if it's required by that teacher, and return that weekly folder on Friday if possible. We will have a couple of field trips in Rainforest Day this year. We are going to take 2 field trips. We have one to the Busy Bee Ranch Wildlife Park in Jefferson. That will be sometime this fall. We'll get you that date soon. We will have one in the spring. We're still deciding on that. And Rainforest Day will be Friday, May 8th. If you would like to volunteer to help out in the classroom or chaperone one of our field trips, you must complete a volunteer application if you want to do either one of those. But if you're just wanting to help on Rainforest Day, you do not have to sign a volunteer application. Please join PTA. This benefits all the teachers. We get grants. We write grants for PTA, and we can get some awesome things for our classroom for the kids to use. If you haven't already joined, you can join online at shisd.net. Go to the community tab, and there is a PTA link right there. Some just extra information. If your child has a birthday, you may bring store-bought birthday treats for his or her birthday. And if your child brings invitations to hand out, they will need to be sent as a class set for the whole class, not just individual students. We will have Fabulous Friday at 8 a.m. on the first Friday of every month. You are more than welcome to attend. And we will have 3 class parties this year. Christmas and Easter are parents can attend those. And Valentine's Day, which will be a student-only party. And a few final notes. This year, second grade will build on the print foundation and begin learning cursive handwriting, and this will start mid-year. We encourage your child to bring a water bottle daily, but if not, we do have water fountains that they can go to. If you have not paid your $20 supply and t-shirt fee, you may send it with your child at any time. Just state what t-shirt size they wear. And please be advised that students will not be allowed to bring cell phones or smartwatches into the classroom. They will need to be turned off and left in their backpack. And if you have any questions about anything that we went over in the slideshow, please contact your child's teacher through Dojo, or you may call the office and they'll let us know. Thank you very much.